So week number 1 of the Premier League takes us to Leeds. In our first game on, Dave Chizzy Chisnall is 11-8 against Peter Snakebite Wright. He's also 11-8, 130 to draw. We're perhaps plump for the draw there because you don't know what Chizzy's going to turn up. Peter Wright is steady though, so we'd say 130 to draw. Raymond van Barneveld, it's 15-8. Adrian Lewis, 10-11, 7-2 to draw there. Slightly favour Adrian, but 10-11 has to be too short. So maybe 15-8. Raymond, of course, who made the Masters final, made the World semi-final. 15-8 we go for on the second match there. A third match on brings the world number 1 into action. 4-9, Michael Van Gerwen. Surely 4-9 in a field like this in any match is too short. Kim Huybrechts 4-1, 9-2 to draw. I think we'll go for the draw. I think we'll go for the draw at 9-2 because it's just too big from William Hill there. Gary Anderson, the newly crowned world champion, he's 6-4. Phil Taylor 6-5. Was it the last time that you had odds like Phil Taylor 6-5? I think people might be ploughing into that because Gary, he seems a little bit tired. He's a busy chap after being crowned world champion. So much going on there. So. Hey, well, we'll see, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We go 130 to draw on the world champion, and of course a rerun of the world championship final. 130 Taylor against Anderson for the draw, and a final game on Stephen Bunting 13-10, James Wade 13-10. So William Hill have absolutely no idea who to make favourite there. I think they got that about right. So I keep saying it, but the draws, it's 7-2. It seems big. I know last year, of course, we nearly went through the card with all draws, and if you had a pound on that, you were sweating because it didn't happen. The last game ended any hopes of any major payouts. But the draws, I think, will be favourite. Lots of punters will be ploughing into those. Now, if we look at the most 180s in the whole tournament, I mentioned earlier on, Dave Chisnall, it's 64 last year and didn't even make the semi-finals. Well, I'll give you the odds. Michael Van Gerwen, clear favourite. He's 2-1. Gary Anderson, 9-4. Lewis, 4-1. Chisnall, 8-1. Bunting, 9-1. Taylor, 12-1. Barney, 20-1. Kim Huybrechts, 33-1. Wade is 50-1. And Peter Wright, 66-1. So it tells you who they think, who William Hill think will be hitting the most 180s. Chisnall, 8-1. I mean, if he makes the semi-final, if he makes the top 4, then realistically, with the amount of 180s he hits continuously, then that's got to be a big price at 8-1. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Something else to quickly mention. We have got 6 signed Gary Anderson t-shirts donated, of course, by William Hill. Now, basically, how do you win any of those? Well, we've got 3 options. You don't forget, like our Facebook page, which is Tungsten Tells Darts. You can comment there. Follow us on Twitter and comment there. That's @TungstenTells. And our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Tungsten Tells. Comment there. So 6 t-shirts to give away will be drawn at the O2 on finals night in May. So hopefully you've enjoyed a preview of the 2015 Premier League, brought to you by William Hill, the proud sponsor of the World Darts Championship, and of course by Unicorn Darts. That's Tungsten Tells, keeping you at the sharp end of World Darts. Thanks for joining us.